We offer you yours of your own, always and everywhere. Words taken from the Divine Liturgy. The Great Lenten Fast is for us, for now and for here. In fact, it is for always and everywhere. Great Lent is an opportunity for us to redirect our minds and hearts to be open to the salvation of Jesus Christ. Each year we realize it in a different environment. This year we are particularly aware of the financial crisis. The present state of the economy may demand the government's action to bail out certain corporations or institutions. It may require a plan to stimulate the free enterprise society by putting money into society through spending on improvement projects or through tax cuts. Not being an economist, I cannot comment on this. The efforts must not, however, be seen as the salvation for our country or for the world. In the weekday services, we shall hear from the beginning of the Bible, from creation and the fall of man to the exile into and out of Egypt. The story of how Joseph directed the Egyptians to live properly during days of plenty and in days of little is of particular note this year. Egypt and others benefited because of this man's faithfulness to God. Without doubt, the fast is provided for each of us to strengthen our personal relationship with God. But the message of the season also can be applied to us collectively, to our country, our eparchy, our parish, our family. Perhaps looking at the larger picture will help us in our personal journey with and to God. We must start with an awareness of our sin and the desire of Zacchaeus to be with God. We must humbly place ourselves before God as did the publican. We must realize that God has given us a portion of His many gifts that require proper attention, and if we have not been good stewards like the prodigal son, we must return to God. Let us recall that the greatest of these gifts is life itself and a personal relationship with God. We must realize our responsibility to others as we hear on Meat Fair Sunday, and be prepared to engage in the disciplines of fasting, prayer, and almsgiving that are the means of living out all of the above. Christ is our hope. There is hope. We are 40 days from celebrating the holy death and resurrection of Christ, the only true salvation for each of us and for society at large. Let us, each and together, spend these days evaluating our situation, our sinfulness, and the hope that is Christ. Let us then commit to cooperating with Him in order as individuals and as members of our parish, our eparchy, our country, our world. The future belongs to those whose Lenten proclamation is, "We offer you yours of your own, always and everywhere."